It's Mr. Person, and today we're going to learn how to decompose to multiply one digit times two-digit numbers. Let's do this thing. Multiplication, decompose to multiply. Let's go. Let's move the first smiley face. 8 times 24 is our example. So if you're writing 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24, that's too much. 24 eighths is not going to work for you. And 8 24s is not going to work for you either. So what we can do is decompose. What happened to my 3 there? We still have a 3. Let's put that back in. Not a 3. A 4. 24 we turned into 20 and 4. I broke them up like one of these necklaces here. You ever seen one of these, like the broken heart necklace? It started out as one whole heart and then it broke into 2. That's 24. It broke into 20 and 4. So if we want to multiply 8 times 24, what we can do is say, hey, instead of doing 8 times 24, let's do 8 times 20 and 8 times 4. It's like multiplying by the tens. 2 tens, 20, and the ones, 8 times 4. So when we do this 8 times 20, that's the part that tricks a lot of kids. But hey, if you know 8 times 2 is 16, you know 8 times 20, because 20 is just 2 tens. There's 2 tens right there. So 8 times 20 is 160, or 8 times 2 tens would be 16 tens, and 16 tens is 160. A lot of kids will notice, hey, that 0 is just the same as 8 times 2, but there's a 0 there, and up, also a 0 there. See that? 8 times 2, 8 times 2. Here we got 16, here we got 16, but you add that 0, you add that 0, 160, and of course 8 times 4 is 32. You probably already know that. So now all we have to do is 160 plus 32. We broke these up to multiply, and now we're going to join them together again. We're going to join our products together, the product of 8 times 20 and the product of 8 times 4. We're going to join them together, and that'll tell us the. And of course, 160 plus 32 is 192. I did it up and down way, but you could say 160 plus 30 is 190. And then add 2 more. And also I want to tell you that there are other ways that you could have decomposed this. I decomposed it by place value, 20 and 4. But you could have done 8 times 12 and 8 times 12. There are other ways that this heart could have broken up. You could have said, okay, the 24 is the same as, yeah, it is 20 and 4, but it's also 12 and 12. So you could have said 8 times 12, 8 times 12, or you could have broken it into 3 pieces, 3-way broken heart, into 8 times 10, 8 times 10, and 8 times 2. That might even be a little bit easier way. 8 times 10, 80. 8 times 10, 80. 80 plus 80, 160. And then, not 2, 4. And then 8 times 4 there would be 32. Whoopsie doopsie. All right, now it's your turn to give it a try. Caitlin watches Naruto 7 days a week. She watches 4 episodes a day. I don't know if this is true, but that's a lot of Naruto. How many episodes does she watch in a week? So 7, she watches Naruto 7 days a week, every single day. And if she watches 4 episodes a day, how many does she watch in a week? First, how can we represent this by decomposing? You got this. Believe it. So there are a lot of different options, but the correct option for the ones that we just saw there is we would decompose 7 into 5 and 2. Boom, boom, boom. And then instead of doing 7 times 4, we could do 5 times 4 and 2 times 4. 5 days she watches 4 episodes a day. 2 days she watches 4 episodes a day. Now, let's solve. All right, 5 times 4 is 20. 2 times 4 is 8. Put it together, it's 28. 7 times 4 is 28. That is a lot of Naruto. All right, let's step it up into some 1-digit by 2-digit. Breezy gets a job after school. She wants some money. She makes $9 an hour. I think the minimum wage in Ohio is like $8.50. That means that you have to get paid at least $8.50 an hour. $8.50. So, if Breezy makes $9 an hour, how much money will Breezy have made after she worked for 12 hours? So let's think first, how can we represent this by decomposing? How could we decompose to solve? We would show this as 9 times 10 plus 2. So we would do 9 times 10, 9 times 2. We decompose the 12 hours into 10 hours and 2 hours. So let's say how much did Breezy make after 10 hours, and then how much did Breezy make those last 2 hours? Let's solve. So for the first 10 hours, she made $90. For the next 2 hours, she made $18. Altogether, $108. Make it rain. Here's somebody rolling in money that could be Breezy. I think each of these are hundreds, though. So Breezy would just have like that 100 right there. Unless these were, I don't think those are ones. Those are Benjamin Franklin's. This would have to all be ones to really be Breezy. All right, last but not least, certainly not least, Bahor practices soccer for 45 minutes a day. How many minutes will Bahor have practiced soccer after 7 days? So, 45 minutes per day. How many minutes will he have practiced after 7 days? Which one of the following options shows how we could decompose to solve this? All right, since it's 45 minutes a day, you could say 7 times 40. So what this shows is that I decomposed 45 into 40 plus 5. These parentheses say, hey, these are together. 40 and 5 is 45. So we could decompose this 45 into 40 and 5. Now, let's solve. And remember the trick from earlier for multiplying multiples of 10 here when you do that 7 times 40. All right. Hey, 7 times 40. So that trick, 7 times 4 is 28. If you think of, okay, I know how to multiply by the ones. 7 times 4 is 28. You can say 7 times 4 tens would be 280. Or, see the 0 there? It's 40. When you multiply by a multiple of 10, that's you go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, da 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 da. And you multiply by a multiple of 10, you're going to do this. It's going to go from 28 to 280. So now 7 times 5, the other part of the 45 is 35. 280 plus 35 is 315. I thought of it like 280 plus 20 and 15. 280 plus 20 is 300 plus 15 more, 315. all together. Great job. Goal. That's what they yell after you make a soccer goal. Good job. See you later.